Hello and welcome back to Alolan Exeggcute Season 2. I am your host, Once Upon a Mouse, and let's get started with today's episode. Okay, I actually have a plan for today's episode. I have a plan. I wrote it down and everything. Make a brush and explore the ruins over by the river. Put a building over the iron farm we made on twitch.tv/Once Upon a Mouse. Go catch a ground or rock type Pokémon. And make a wrench and goggles for the create mod. Now, that's a pretty big list, so I don't know how much we'll get done today. But that's the plan. So I think we should start with the brush and head on over. What do we need for a brush? I know we need copper and a feather. I've got a feather and I've got copper. What else do you need for a brush? A stick. Okie dokie. A brush has been achieved. Lovely. And I think I'm going to try one of these luck potions because there's a chest over there. And I don't know if it will work or if it's actually a gimmickle. This is our iron farm we built over on Twitch. It's just a really simple design. We've got a Combusken up here that goes down into some chutes, into some millstones that come out across here, get washed into here. I've been throwing away the flint periodically up here, that's why we've got the scaffolding. I've just been throwing the flint in the lava. And then for our river that we've been carving out over on Twitch, we have been carving out this custom river all the way along, and you can see kind of where it's skinnier on the map because we've not finished. We're nowhere near finished. You can see a little bit over there, a little bit over there, but we've done quite a bit. We've done the middle section here, and yeah, hopefully this will be sorted relatively soon, but we have a lot of dusting to do, so let's get started. Okay, and we have come back from the replay of us sweeping up that, and this is what loot we have. We have some pottery shards, a lot of relic coins, some iron, shell bells, rock gems, we got a tumblestone and the stone edge TR, and we got the looter trophy and a covert cloak. So we actually got some pretty good loot out of there. And now we can tick one off our list. Our next item on the agenda after we empty our inventory will be putting a lovely building over that mess. Similar style, a different block palette is what I've chosen. I think next on the agenda after this might have to be a starter house in an upcoming episode, because we are swiftly running out of space and outgrowing our current home that we commandeered. But yes, similar to this house here, I have chose a block palette. I have got some cut deep slate, some regular deep slate, and some chiseled for our base here. So I think it's probably just best if we start off with some corners, which will have to come through here, like so. I think that will look quite nice, and maybe a window here. Here will be a door where we'll have a 2-wide door, like on that building there, but inset and out instead of outset. And we need some more bricks. Better yet, we will go and bring our stone cutter over, and we should then have more than enough material in our inventory and in our chest to continue on. And that flower is in the way. Oh no, come back. These blocks here are also in my way. Let's get our cut deep slate And then we can remove these jungle planks. Oh. Like so. Because then I can continue that line across there. And it won't be an uneven roof on that side. Perfect. Do I want to move this door over one? Yes, I do. Because then we can put a chiseled and then a further block, and then it was one more chiseled, wasn't it? It was. Let's put the rest of this basin on a replay and I will be right back with you. And this is the base. Hopefully you've just seen a lovely replay there. Lovely, lovely indeed. And then I think it's a little more cluttered than this side here. I also think this needs a window. Lovely little window will go there. And for the top of the building, I was thinking some pale oak for the actual slats, and then some spruce, which we have forgot the rest of, for where the dark oak is on this building. So let's have a sleep and continue on with this building. Okay. So, do we want an overhang on the sides of the building? I think this bit should just go up like a roof. I think that would look quite nice. So let's maybe start with that. I want this building to be, I think, shorter than that one. So let's just start with the overhang here. Okay, and then we just need to fill in the middle here with our stark white planks. And I think this will give a really nice contrast to this building. I think that looks really nice. It definitely needs something to break up that line there. That's not what it needs to break up those lines. Oh wait, maybe if these middle two were stairs, we'll put this trapdoor back. And if those were stairs, how did that look? Much nicer. And then it needs a window up there, like that. And then I think that would definitely fix that. Oh, that's gonna look lovely. So I think the rest of this building should be done in a replay also. So I will cut to you when that is done. Okay, and there we have our iron farm building. Very nice indeed. It's a very big building. We're gonna need to put something, maybe another building, maybe we have a row of buildings, because these roofs actually connect over here and make a little alleyway between the two buildings. I like how they're a little off center, like they're not right next to each other, they're varying sizes. I'm very, very happy. And you might noticed as well, I swapped out the pale oak for jungle planks. I feel like it had too much of a contrast, so I brought in something a little bit warmer but I really like how the buildings are similar but different, and I just need some glass to put in these windows, and then we can tick off, oh, and we need doors and lanterns, and then we can tick off our iron farm building. We need glass. We have 3. That will not be enough. Let's put all of this in here, not that, that's not where that lives. And we will take the rest of this jungle wood and make some doors. We need 6 more pieces of glass. We can go install that first window and then we can come back and we can make those doors while we're here. So if we grab our scaffolding, go up to this window here, and there we go, first window in. And then we need some jungle doors and some jungle trapdoors. We don't actually need this building, but I thought let's put some flooring down here as well. I thought it could be nice, not that way, just to have a building around this iron farm so it wasn't ugly. And I thought it could be nice if we could still have entrance into the building. I think those doors do need to be sunk in. They're being spun around. A little more depth being added, which means this will probably change because we need to extend that pathway before this house is done. So let's put these trapdoors back in. Put the doors back in for now, and then we can replace them once we've got the pathway, because I want to bring it all the way. So I'll bring it across here and then have a little bit that goes down to the front of the building like we do over there. While we're waiting for the glass to smelt, let's just continue on with our pathway, which we do have 5 across for the most part anyway. So we'll bring it down here, and then we can bring it over again, and then that will bring it straight down to our glass collection window and creates a nice curve to the pathway. You might have noticed that we continued the pathway down in front of our starter house and round the side of this building, so we're going for a little bit of a wibbly wobbly path that we can take all the way around this world, or at least around this area. I'm unsure what paths we're going to do for the rest of the world, and we could probably stop it there. Let's go check on that glass to see if it's done, and while we're over there, see if we have any more materials to extend our pathway. And then I believe the iron building will be done. Vertical glass. And then we can make those into panes. Perfect. And then our pathway is made out of stone, cut tough, andesite and cobble. Do we have any cobble in this building? No, we do not. We have moved a few things over to this building here. So let's go upstairs. There's now floor in here, and this is where we've been putting all of our bulk. So we've got lots of dirt, and then this next one is cobble. So if we just take a little bit of cobble, and then I can show you or explain to you my process behind the pathway. We also need to link it up to the door here. So let's just bring this forward and break these doors down, which will fall, but we'll just place them back. So if we do like that quickly, so we can put our doors back in. Lovely. On the corners, I've been putting cobblestone, because in my head you walk on corners less. So I've been putting kind of on the edges and the corners, I've been putting some cobblestone, and then surrounding that I've been putting the andesite, because I feel like that looks a little less crumbled. Then after that, been kind of lining that with our cut tough, like so, and then filling in the last gaps with just some smooth stone. I feel like that gives a good variation of like maybe where people have been walking on the streets, or just something along those kind of lines where it looks worn and lived in, without it looking too pristine and without it being mud. As much as I love mud, I have finally tired of using it for my windows, for my pathways, not my windows. I'm sure mud windows would be very interesting. That is our iron building. Doesn't that look lovely? And don't they look lovely together in a row? Do you know what? I think it needs lanterns. First, let's get lanterns. And I believe this house will be coming down in the next episode or two, so I'm going to just steal the lanterns off the outside of here. I think probably here and here are some nice lantern placements for this building. Yeah, that looks lovely. Let's sleep, grab a screenshot, and then, well, actually, we don't even have to wait. We can check this off our list. We have put a building over the iron farm we made on twitch.tv/onceuponamouse, which means we are halfway through our set tasks. Let's grab our apricorns before we head out, and let's make some premier balls, I believe it is. Can we do that? We can indeed. Combusken. Lovely. Let's get our screenshot and go catch our rock and ground type Pokemon. 2 lovely screenshots for our lovely world. Okay, I want a rock or a ground type. I want specifically a Diggersby, which I know spawns around here, but I would think he would look very nice if we put a little market stand here in the future. So first, let's actually make a create seat for him to sit on. Oh, I don't have a lead. Will I be able to put him on a seat? There's that Combusken. What level is it? 16. Oh, change of plans. We are gonna try and fight him. Oh, and let's try and catch him. Not what we planned on doing, but we have hopefully caught a Pokemon. We have indeed. We now have a Combusken on our team. Let's see what he is saying stat-wise. Okay, he is actually pretty decent. Okay, what moves do you have? Oh wow, okay. For now, I think I'm actually just going to leave your moves the way they are. But that is incredible. Oh, I did not want to fight the Miltank. Run away. Okay, not who we were looking for, but certainly a welcomed surprise. So, we just need to decide now where we're going to go to try and get a ground type. There are some caves just over here, so maybe let's go that way and see if we can find a ground type, or as we're walking along up here, find a Diggersby. If we have to catch a Bunnelby and evolve him, that is also perfectly fine. There's a Gimmighoul. Mr. Cave, would you like to give me a ground type Pokemon, please? I would require one for my mining area. I have a mines and I have an iron farm. You are a Minecraft bat. Hello. Maybe I have to go a little bit deeper into the cave? There is no deeper into the cave. Okay, never mind. Unless it goes down more on this side. No, it does not. Okay, what about down this way? No, nothing. Okay, we will go back up to the surface then. I'd love a Diglett or anything mining kind of related. Adjacent even. Just someone that we could pop in our world and would have a grand old time. Let's head towards the village. There's caves towards the village. A Diggersby, anybody? A Diggersby, anybody? No? A cave would be preferable also. A cave? You are not a cave? A cave! They say that there's a cave where we can eat. Where was that cave? Okay, not a cave. Just a hole in the ground. Is there anything mining adjacent spawning around this village? While we're here, Will we get our Alolan Pichu? Any Pichus? Pichu for me? Anybody? There's a Meowth. You are not a Pichu, my friend. Is there an Exeggcute? An Exeggcute! I see it, I see it, I see it. Oh, we need this. We need this for when we make our castle. Level 15! We need you! Come on, Totodile. Please don't kill it. Oh, it did not kill. It did not kill. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, leech seed me all you want, that's fine. Because we are going to catch you for our castle. I do not know if you are the Alolan or if you are the regular, but we were just saying in episode 1, no! Come back! Why would you do that? You expect me to sacrifice my little Totodile? Just be good and stay in the Premier Ball. These are luxury. Oh, because it's regaining its health, isn't it? I mean, like, I don't want to use all my Pokeballs on you, but I will if I have to, because I said that I would put Exeggcutes. And my Totodile's dead. Okay, it's just me and you now, buddy. You can't leech seed me. Stay in the ball. Stay in the ball. He really doesn't want to be our friend. Okay. And it is the Alola Bias Exeggcute. Amazing. Oh, so we'll have a nice, tall Exeggutor. That is amazing. He was really difficult to catch. Is that a Furfrou? Please still be there by the time I come back. Okay, let's heal up. We're actually getting some pretty good Pokemon over here. Not what I was expecting to get, but is that Furfrou still on the beach? I hope so, I hope so. I don't see it. Oh, but there's a Trubbish. I love Trubbish. Oh, the Furfrou's gone. Okay, let's go back to trying to find a cave. To try and find a cave Pokemon. Because so far, we've caught 2 Pokemon that have nothing to do with wanting to be in a cave. And I've still not seen a Diggersby. That has lava. I'm not risking that. A cave. Hello. Any cave pals in here? Any friends? No, not a single friend. Okay. Well, I'd be lying if I say I wasn't a little hurt that no one wants to spawn in a cave for me. That's just so rude. Well, let's see who else we can find. There are lots of Bunnelbys always spawning. So maybe we catch a Bunnelby. Is that an Eevee? It is an Eevee. What level? 16. Sure, we'll try and catch the Eevee. You can't ever go wrong with an Eevee. Oh, quick attacked me. And this cow is really ruining the atmosphere. Mr. Cow. Mr. Cow, I beg of you, mind your business. Can we catch this Eevee? We can! Another Pokemon we didn't actually intend on catching today, but we've not oh, another cave. A cave? With any friends in said cave? No. Maybe if we go down into our own mines, we'll be able to find a cave dweller. An egg. With no chicken. Okay, let's go down into our own mines. And we will teleport down there using our waste stone. Because we have plenty. So if we wait down here, that's my Totodile. Hi. If we wait down here, we might end up spawning someone in. Maybe. Hopefully. Anyone in here? Someone's over there. Right on top. Is there someone down here with me? Wait. Oh, go back to auto. Is there someone down here with me? There is! 24. We've got a full team. We could try it. A Drilbur. Oh, and he's sleeping. Oh. Let's just catch you. I still think I really want a Diggersby. if we can get this Drilbur as well. Oh, that was a really cool fight animation. Our Combusken looks so confused. The face of confusion. Come on, please. Please. One? Why? And that's my Combusken out cold. No, this Drilbur really doesn't want to be our friend. Ooh, a bat and another Drilbur. Only level 17, that one. Oh, never mind. We caught him. We could have a second Drilbur. Should we try it? Oh, he's upstairs. Oh, well, that seemed successful to me. We will need to make a PC and a pasture block so they can be roaming around. But I think we should try for this Diggersby. Just one more. But we have caught some mine-themed Pokemons. Hello, little Bunnelby. Let's catch this Bunnelby. And then if we can't see, well, let's have a little lap around our area. And if we can't see a Diggersby, oh, you're only level 9, but you thought it was okay. Come on. Oh wow, stubborn. Success! So let's move on to the final thing on our list, which is make a wrench and goggles, which means we need to press down some gold. So let's press this gold down on our little press that we made on stream. If you want to catch all the in-between of what we do on each episode, you can follow us on Twitch at Once Upon a Mouse. Let's make ourselves a wrench for the create mod. Amazing. And now we can make ourselves some goggles too. Gold helmet, you have been banished. But that checks off the final thing on our list today. So let's recap what we've done after we have a little snack. We went over to that very ruin and brushed all of the suspicious gravel. We put a building over our iron farm, nice and lovely. We went and caught many Pokemon today, which is just delightful. And we made our wrench and goggles for the create mod. So, thank you so much for watching. I have been your host, Once Upon a Mouse. If you want to see more of me, we have a Twitch, we have an Instagram, we have a Discord, we have a TikTok. We have so many things that we do over on this channel. And you can find all of that at Once Upon a Mouse. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely evening. Goodbye.